All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us for a little Grace Christian auction preview event. We're just going to be on here for a couple minutes, but I wanted to do a few things. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Robert Hampshire, and I'm your Grace Christian auction MC. Last year, if you were part of the auction, you might remember being up front. There was a MC and an auctioneer. Well, this year, since things are, as you can imagine, a little bit different, the auctioneer is the internet. So we're going to just today give you a brief tutorial, some ideas of what to expect for this coming Saturday's auction, so you can be well prepared to support the ministry of Grace Christian School. Now, not only am I involved in this as just kind of being a spokesperson, but there are so many hands involved with this auction, just like normal, maybe in a lot of different ways. A lot of people behind the scenes making this happen. So let me first just kind of give this response or present this question of why are we doing this auction? Why are we still doing this even though it's online? And let me say there's a couple reasons. I wanted to highlight two of them. Number one, to keep us connected as a covenant community, as Grace Christian School families and parents and grandparents and friends and students. So this is just a great way to keep us all connected. And we can do that even though it's online. So in this virtual kind of way, in the comments that we share, in the things that we bid on and we purchase, in the emails that we send, so we can stay connected. And it's just one great way to do it. But then there's another reason, and you're probably very familiar with this one, and it is because we have an opportunity to support and even further the ministry of Grace Christian School, the elementary school and the middle school and the high school. Whether you have kids or grandkids or friends' kids that are part of the school, or maybe you graduated from there, we have an opportunity to continue to support the school in a great way, and that's through this auction. But I also wanted to give us some details because this is a little bit different, and maybe you are a parent at Grace Christian for the first time. This is your first year. You've never been to an auction. So we want today's little live event here to be an opportunity to give you some details. So first, we want to go to just a quick interview with Miss Kristen Laios, who is going to give us a big picture and explain a few things. So let's go now to Kristen. All right. Hey, Kristen, how you doing?
Great.
Good. So we're gearing up for the auction this Saturday, and I know this is a little different than we normally do.
Just a little.
Yeah. So we wanted just to have a quick conversation with you to give parents, their friends, grandparents, anybody else that'll be joining in on the auction on Saturday, just an inside scoop or some tips, or maybe just the big idea of what we're doing, what they can expect, because it will be a lot different. So go ahead and give us some thoughts.
Absolutely. So everything is different in that we're just not together celebrating like we would like to be. But then the real reason that we're getting together is all the same, because the mission is still continuing. Our teachers are still teaching. Our students are still in our prayers all the time. So that's why we're going ahead and having this auction on the day that we were planning on having the auction, April 18th, this Saturday when we kick it off. So it's just going to be an online event, and that's what we're moving to, and we really hope that you join us.
Yeah, so when folks watch our Facebook Live video on Saturday, they're going to be getting some information about the auction, and then what should they do from there in order to go and actually bid and see everything?
Actually, they can even start looking now. Everything they need to know is on our website. So if you go to www.gcswarriors.org and follow the links there, you can register to bid right now. Bidding's not live. It won't be live until we kick it off Saturday night with our Facebook Live event. But you can see the items we have. You can register and get ahead of the game for your name, your credit card information. We've got videos for you to see. We've got an event page on Facebook you can join and figure out what's going on. And so, yes, everyone can kind of get started now. But we do hope that you'll join us on Saturday, because that will be videos from people like Joanne Kinder and Mary Ellen Barrett, Mark and Joanne Kinder, Don Larson. videos from students, and just us celebrating our school, especially celebrating that this is entering our 40th year of this school.
Yeah, which that's pretty exciting. And so I know if people have been used to the auction for many years, I only have a couple years experience with it, but we're used to seeing some incredible items that people have donated, or services that people have donated, or especially class acts from different classes. Can we expect those kind of things on Saturday too?
Yes, that's pretty exciting. Our class acts are all going to be on there, and some of them were able to get them done completely in time before our school was dispersed out into our homes. Some of them had to get very creative. Either way, I hope you come and really support these teachers and students that scrambled together to make something special for you. And then we do have the regular kind of things. We have beach trips or jewelry or car repair, maintenance, very practical things, lots of gift cards to local businesses that we want to be supporting. So,
Okay.
yeah, the typical things that you would see are still there. So we just hope that you support them in the way that you would if you were in person with us.
All right, so we should get all of our wallets and checkbooks ready just the same, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. And Kristen, thank you for all your work. I know you put in all kinds of hours, and the staff there at Grace to make this still happen, and we'll see all that on Saturday. So yeah, thanks for your time. Thanks for a chance to chat with you
Absolutely,
today.
Robert.
Yeah, and if anybody has any questions at this point, they should just go to that website that you said.
Absolutely, yes. Our email's on there, advancement@gcswarriors.org. We're happy to help you. If you have trouble, if you're not very tech savvy and this is just overwhelming to you, reach out to us. Phone number's on there too. You can just call us. We'd be happy to walk you through it.
Awesome. All right. Well, have a good day. We'll see you later this week.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. Well, hopefully that's helpful. And this video will stay on our Facebook page for the next several days, so you can go back and listen to that, or if you need to. But we also want to maybe get into the weeds a little bit more with some details. That was kind of the big picture. We're all familiar with how to bid in a live auction, or even the silent auction, when we're all at the place and we can see everything and touch everything. So the big question is, how do we bid now that it's online? Well, our Grace Christian's marketing coordinator, Mr. DeRoss, has actually put together several very helpful videos to give us some ideas and to help us walk through how we bid. So let's go now to Mr. DeRoss.
Hey guys, it's Mr. DeRoss here, and I'm going to show you real quick how to bid for our online auction. In gcswarriors.org, go right to our website. Once the page loads up, you can scroll down and click Read More under the 2020 Benefit Auction tab. Click this online bidding link here to the right, and it'll take you to our Greater Giving page, where here you'll click on Start Bidding at the top right. Now, if you haven't made an account yet, you'll want to click Create an Account. It's basic information. If you have, go ahead and log in. Click this big Start Bidding hammer right here to your left, and it'll reload the page. You can click on this hamburger menu here, drop down. You can view the currently open bids. We have a couple just for testing open right now. Here's our teacup pig example. He's pretty cute. And I want to bid $10, so I'll place my bid for $10. Okay. Now right here it says that I've been outbid. Basically what we have here for our bid testing teacup pig is we set up an anonymous auto bid amount, and I'll show you how to set up an auto bid in another video. So it's auto bidding higher than I am, but that's basically how you need to go through the process in order to bid for our auction. Thanks for watching.
So there's a couple more helpful videos just like that on our website, gcswarriors.org, and they'll be going out in an email this week to help you set up an account, and then to help you even set up automatic bidding, which is a thing that we can do online that we couldn't do in person. So make sure you check those out. Make sure you kind of watch a few things, learn how to make this auction on Saturday the best that it can be. Lastly, let's talk about our bid for cause. As you know, last year, if you were a part of the auction, we had an incredible experience with the bid for cause. We raised all kinds of money to help better equip our school in the area of technology. And if you have kids at the school, they benefited from it, or if you have grandkids. And so this year, we wanted to just take a quick look at what the idea for our bid for cause is in 2020, and it's this: classroom enhancements. And so you may be saying that is as broad and vague as a title as could be, and that's true. But we have a lot more information on our website. There are several slides with a lot more detailed information, but it is just this in general. Last year we were able to enhance, if you will, the computer lab, or make it more mobile, which has been great, especially because we're now all online. Our students are online, and the teachers are online. So that has paid dividends for our school and for the ministry. But what are classroom enhancements? And they are some small things and some large things to enhance pretty much every classroom from elementary all the way through high school. And there's all kinds of things. And so you can take the time to get on the website, gcswarriors.org, and see what those individual things are. But they range from things that you might even think are necessities, not even enhancements, such as whiteboards instead of chalkboards, or whiteboards that are magnetic. And there's many other things. So make sure you check those out so you can be ready to invest in these enhancements on Saturday. Lastly, let me say, let's make this Saturday's auction the best online auction that Grace Christian School has ever had. Because it is. But let's make it great. Let's make this wonderful. And so here's what you need to know. Put on your calendar Saturday, 7:30 p.m. to get on Facebook Live, do whatever you need to do, eat dinner, get ready, get around your computer or your device to get ready to be part of this auction. Go ahead and set up an account this week so you can be ready to bid on Saturday. Even set up some automatic bidding to make this wonderful, to make this great, to support the ministry of our school. And also use the comment section on the Facebook Live feed to interact. Make some comments about where you're watching from, about things that you appreciate, about some of the interviews that you're going to be hearing on Saturday from several GCS staff, and just to show your appreciation. Let's make this an interactive community building event with our Covenant community, because that's what we want it to be. And so we look forward to it. We'll see you Saturday, 7:30 p.m. on Facebook. Have a great week.